Hello, YouTube, and this is Alexander from Palm with the review of Tunnels by Roderick Gordon and Brian Williams. Yeah, so Tunnels is about this kid named this kid named this kid named Will Burrows, right? He and his father, they love to like dig and go underground, right? So his father is working on some secret project, and these men and these men in suits and hats keep following they keep following him and stuff, and he bumped into one while buying these architect mus these architect mags archi- what? Architect magazines. Yeah, so he and Will's mom have a fight, then he disappears. So him and his best friend Chester, they they start digging for stuff, cause Chester is a good digger, but he doesn't find that out until Will tells him, right? So then they fall they fall through like this door, I think it is, yes, door, and they go through this world called the colony. So so Will and Chester are put into custody by these police called the Stick. The Stick. Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah. So after, like, people in the colony, they like to eat rat and I think it is, I forgot what it was. Yeah, rat and some rat and this other thing. So this this Will's father, Mr. Jerome, and his brother Cal are coming to get him, right? But Will doesn't want to leave Chester to go and become a miner in the, yeah, I think it's a miner in the deeps, right? Yeah, so he hangs out around the colony, right? So he hangs out a colony, meeting, getting to know his uncle, his brother, his uncle Tam. Well, he only has one uncle. His uncle Tam, right? And all this stuff. So he he makes a plan to save Chester, but it fails because, well, his sister Rebecca, supposedly sister Rebecca, is with the Stick and trying to and trying to like get him to come back to the colony, or else like they're gonna get killed and stuff. So yeah, so once they lose Chester, right, Wall and Cal, short for Cat Caleb, yeah, they walk through this place called the Eternal City, right? So Will is kind of weak, and he hasn't eaten nothing, So him and his brother, Caleb, Kyle, they like do um they rest for a while. They rest for a while and then they go on their way. So everybody in the colony refers to refers to people from like above but not really above, like just above. Well, not above because they don't, because London is not above the colony. Yeah, they call them topsoilers. So yeah, so once, well, I was supposed to tell you this late, back way back. Just I just remembered. Yeah, so just like when they just so when they just yeah, so when they reach there, right? They try they go in their they go in Woodhull's house and they rest there, and Kyle is like the stick have already like been there, so why, so like yes, yeah, and make sure that Will knows that basically, and throughout the yeah, and they keep going through London the with the dog named Bartleby. Yeah, and at the end, right, they are on a, I think at the end they're on the train to go to the Deeps because they have been caught along with Chester. I give this book like 8 out of 10 because like the first like a couple of chapters weren't like leading nowhere, just like talking about like well digging stuff with his father, and yeah, that's why I give this a 10, 8 out of 10. Yeah. hmm So yeah, I have I have a I have the other book. Hold on, let me go get it. Deeper, right? So I just started Deeper, and like they're on the train going to the deeps of the world, and going to work at like miners and dig up stuff and stuff that. And Will tries to, and Will tries to, cheer, Will tries to cheer Chester up, but Chester's like not, Chester's not himself, cause he haven't eaten and he have been like brutalized by he has been brutalized by all of these, by not eating and from starvation. Yeah. Um. There's other books in the series like Free Fall and Closer and Spiral. Spiral hasn't come out yet, but since I do research about every book that I get from Barnes and Nobles, I just got this, and I just got Tunnels and Deeper yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna come out like in October 2011. And remember, yeah, this is Alexander Pingpong's book reviews. Yes. Yeah, so if I have a book, right, and you have the same book, if you want to do a review on it, just hit me up and I will do the and I will do it. Thank you. Yeah, and don't forget, um, yeah, remember to buy Sons of wait, the hero. Wait, yeah, the Son of Neptune. It's coming out next year and all the other stuff. Okay.